Davy comes across an old high school friend he's forgotten about named Jennifer, which reminds him of how good he was at basketball and that maybe he can help Jennifer's kid go up against some bullies.
Because if a midget and a drunk can beat us, I'd eat my own jockstrap.
I'll play, but if we win, you gotta eat that guy's jockstrap.
Now, Sandler, it's not nice to make fun of your typical fan base like that.
We're shirts.
Does that mean we're skins?
Boy, a guy who the movie says has been drinking for 20 years looks pretty damn ripped, doesn't he? You know, for a movie obviously trying to make Adam Sandler's character look like Adam Sandler, I don't think that's what he looks like with his shirt off. Can we get visual confirmation on that? There we go! Slight artistic liberties. So of course they win and the guy eats a jockstrap. So as Davy and Jennifer drive themselves home, there actually is a nice song about how Jessica and Davy used to be young and, well, had a decent childhood.
Well, over there's my family home, and the woods we used to roam.
But guess whose voice constantly ruins it?
Back when he was nice, before my warm heart turned to ice.
My sister's wig once had life.
Fuck me, guy! Even Gollum with his annoying voice would be like, "Christ, buddy, you're killing Hanukkah!"
The only time I had sex was on the phone.
But Jockstrap Guy gets his revenge later by burning down Davy's house.
You'll stay with me and my sister for a while.
I ain't living with you buffoons.
What other options do you got, Mr. Rockefeller?
You mean between freezing to death outside and listening to your voice? Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Here's to you guys for letting me crash over.
This is never gonna work! It'll work. We just need to set some ground rules so Davy knows how we do things around here.
Oh, let's see. We've literally just gone 3 minutes. How about another testicle stabbing song?
If you're coming from the street with dirty shoes on your feet, that's a testicle foul.
Yeah, I'm sure this is one of those songs that Sandler just couldn't fit onto one of his albums, so what the hell? Might as well waste about a dozen Korean animators on it.
There are certain rules which apply in one's life with your sister.
Jesus, fuck! You know what? Let me try something.
Just do a cycle.
Oh my god. That's so much better. I can just look at the beautiful animation and not listen to dialogue from writers that were juggled as babies. In fact, I can just imagine my own story to make this one even better.
Hey, Awesome Claus, what did you do today?
Well, I made Christmas a whole lot more awesome this year.
Really? And how did you do that?
Well, I kicked Ron Howard in the balls for making The Grinch, shot at every greedy fuck-ass who went shopping on Thanksgiving night, and produced 8 Hanukkah movies that were actually funny to people who can count past the number 4.
Wow, I think my balls just grew while talking to you.
It's all part of spending millions of dollars to animate something that actually makes an impact on somebody's life. I'm Awesome Claus.
God, this is great! The only thing I can't work around is the shitting deer. That's it! I've had it with this motherfucking Happy Madison and their motherfucking audience! Hey, look, everybody! Pooh! A moment of silence for the Happy Madison audience. That was fun. So here's a fun question. What's even more pathetic than having your cast full of unfunny and unlikable characters? Having a serious death scene acted out by a cast of unfunny and unlikable characters. Yeah, they go that route. They actually give Davy a backstory involving his parents dying in a car accident. And of course, this is the reason he's such a jerk to everyone. Yeah, because a movie with shit-eating deer, 3-breasted women, and an extreme close-up on hairy white asses clearly can segue so easily into heavy drama like this. But to make things worse, I mean the real fucking candle on the cake. Guess who tells the story?
Unfortunately, this fairy tale doesn't have a happy ending.
That's right, the backward squealing pig himself. fucking Christ, they couldn't even keep him out of the emotional scenes.
Turns out they were on their way to the ball game when a truck hit a patch of black ice and swerved into oncoming traffic. Mr. and Mrs. Stone tragically couldn't get out of the way in time. I couldn't believe something that horrible could happen.
Yeah, really, guys? Really? Are you really so stupid to think that the voice that only made you laugh when you were 2 years old and drunk is the voice you want to deliver such heavy material? Why don't you just have Chris Tucker deliver the bad news while you're at it?
Oh my God, your parents are dead! One minute they find them, boom, gone! They blowed up, going in a fiery inferno! KFP, Kentucky Fried Parents, crispy, extra fried! Oh my God, they gone! Gone forever! Like me and Rush Hour 4! Except they didn't make it, cause Jackie's like a bajillion years old now, yet he can still kick my ass! Oh my God, your parents are dead!
He basically shut down.
I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. My parents are dead. Happy Hanukkah. Now leave me alone.
Ah, yes, and Eleanor's cry snorting makes the scene even more powerful. Jesus fuck, what do they do for an encore? Read the Diary of Anne Frank? Despite everything, I believe people are good at heart. Quiet, Eleanor, you're ruining the weight of my incredibly dramatic voice. This, of course, puts Davy in a bad mood again and causes him to rebel.
Did you read anything about a deformed referee who spends 35 years trying to win some stupid patch so he can pretend people actually like him? They have an award for the freakiest looking fraternal twins who no one even gives a crap about. You two are definitely winning. And you're bald!
You're not welcome in my house.
Good, your house sucks!
And you know, just as a testament to how fucking bad this movie really is, even with the backstory that his parents were killed when he was young, they still make him too unlikable to sympathize with. Even the Grinch narrator would be like,
and given the choice between the two of you, I choose the, oh, hell no, I'm going with the green guy. At least he didn't make Jack and Jill. That movie was shit.
Wow. Just when you started to really like Davy.
Was that what we were supposed to be doing?
He goes and has a butthole relapse.
Well, as you heard it put so eloquently, he breaks into a mall going on another rampage. Ooh, does this mean we possibly get even more product placements? Oh hell, why don't we just have the product placements come to life and save the day?
Everybody wake up! This is not a rehearsal.
Roger on that.
Let's do this, people!
Wake up, kids! Our hot and sour friend is here.
We're coming!
We all heard what happened at the skating rink today.
Alright, I gotta know.
Hey, Critic, where are you going?
Well, the movie's hoard itself out to everybody. Might as well see what it's like.
How was it?
Empty, hollow, not over nearly fast enough.
I could have told you that.
Yep, this is literally every ad executive's porn as all the product placements come out in colorful personalities and sing a song about how Davy needs to let go of his emotions. The irony, of course, is that not only would all this money be spent on a movie that no one would see, but I kind of think the people who own these corporations thought this might be a kid-friendly holiday film. I don't know, do you think GNC would be okay if it was being portrayed as a stalking pervert?
I've been laying in my bed tossing and turning.
I know, I was watching you. I mean, me too.
Would KB Toys really want to be in a film that spent half of its focus on shitting deer? Do you think they have a toy tie-in for that? Ew. So, thanks to the biggest cinematic corporate orgy since Food Fight, Davy opens up and finally cries over the loss of his parents. This doesn't mean much though, as some cops bust him for breaking and entering.
Save your sorries for the judge.
But thankfully, Sandler's super athletic body also has lightning fast reflexes and he outwits the cops. Nothing takes down the double chin with the Jacob-style abs! But they find out at the banquet that night that Whitey didn't win the Patch Award. Aw, what a shame. He was such a nice guy, too. I mean, this is the man who so selflessly left after his award he didn't win was announced. This award was for humbleness, right? But it's okay, because Davey has another annoying song to sing.
I was such a shithead, but he never quit on me.
Except for that part where he said you weren't welcomed into his house anymore. But why bring any part of brain activity into this movie now? This inspires the crowd, who we established a moment ago only has a few Jewish people in it, to randomly do a Jewish dance. If this were a good film. So everybody meets up with Whitey at the mall, they hand him the award, and the moment is so touching that even Davey's hallucinations start crying. Seriously, is he imagining that or what? Any chance we can end with the most annoying sound in the world? Thanks. The credits start to roll, and I'm blown out of my ass to discover that 4 people wrote this piece of shit. 4 people? How the flying fuck do you think that process worked?
Duh, we make movies! We make movies! We make movies! Duh, I write poo!
Hey, how about that? People may die, but stupidity is forever. This is not only one of the worst holiday specials ever made, this is one of the worst movies I've ever seen. Period. I cannot believe how unfunny it is. Sandler's voice acting is probably the worst I've ever heard in my life, and the movie couldn't even keep its mean-spirited tone. In a strange way, I could at least have a touch of respect if it was meant to be unlikable from beginning to end. But no, they fit in this emotional bullshit that they actually think is gonna make you feel that special holiday feeling. Seriously, guys? After this? The only holiday feeling I got from this is similar to when I puked from drinking too much eggnog. And every time I see this incredible animation matched up with it, it makes me want to punch those fucking idiots that keep Happy Madison popular when better talent could be utilized for better stories. Fuck this movie. And to all the Jewish people who are saddened that this is the only well-known Hanukkah movie, I apologize for all of you. To make up for it, here's a picture of Hitler roasting on a menorah.
Ach, du Lieber!
And now here's one with Adam Sandler. That one wasn't for you, that was definitely for me. I'm the Nostalgia Critic, and I have just seen the absolute worst holiday special I have ever witnessed in my entire life.